Okay.
Start?
Yeah.
I'll send you some stories just now as well.
All right, and close the door also. Hello everyone and Ramadan Kareem. As we promised, every Monday 4:30 p.m. Dubai time we are streaming live trading. Today I felt like sharing with you a new piece of information, basics of trading, for you to understand slowly but surely how trading works, what is technical analysis, and you can start trading on your own. While Alaikum Assalam, Ramadan Kareem. While I'm trading live, I like to always share with you some information and some of my technical analysis skills so that you can learn and you can start your own business of trading. الو يا حبيبتي I'm trading live قولي لي بسرعة. اوكي بنحكي بعدين اكتبي لي بليز. Okay, that was my sister. She's asking me what should we eat for iftar because we are fasting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so back to the topic. We have here the support, selling zones and resistance zones and support lines, buying zones, zones of demand and zones of supply. So as you see, gold has gone up to 1933, 1934. This is a selling zone here. That's why we saw a rejection several times today. But today I think it can go up to 1950 level is probably the next target up where I would start my selling. Gold is moving up as we speak, started. So how do you identify a resistance zone or selling zone? It is very easy, ladies and gentlemen. You just have to look at the past history and see where can you find areas of rejection. So if you look at here, for example, we saw a rejection, then we saw from here also a rejection down, which shows there's selling going on. It is basics of trading. So and here you can see where it has pushed down, meaning there were sellers here. Here it pushed down sellers. So you go and you have to see multiple points of selling from the same zone so that you can call it a zone of supply or a selling zone. So we can see here rejection, we can see here a rejection, we can see here a rejection. So I drew a line, a box here, a green box, to show you this is a selling zone. So often do we see it might come up and then you see a rejection. That means it's a selling zone. So it is better to wait to sell. I have opened a very small sell position here. A very small sell position I've opened already. I am waiting. So as I mentioned, I'm identifying for you all to learn. This is a selling zone. That's why you can see rejection. A selling zone is an area where you see sellers. So people actually either take profit or they have selling orders. So you could see it's a congested area here. So a lot of, because it's consolidating. So you could see here a selling zone. You could see here some sellers came in. And I drew my selling zone here. It is where I had my selling started. I already have started a very small selling position here. Usually I wait to see the US market move and then I come in, unless I see an opportunity. So today I started with a small short position of gold. I sold little here. I'm waiting to see it come up to this area where I will sell again around 1950. It is very important to identify your risk management strategy. I advise, especially if you have a small account, not to risk more than 2% of your capital. Keep a stop loss. A retest of 1921 is possible. Because you saw yesterday or the week last week we had some selling going on in this area here below the trend line, and it broke above the trend line. A retest of the trend line is possible around 1921. I can share with you a glimpse here where I have opened the sell position. I am Emilio. I am trading XAUUSD. If you guys go to my YouTube channel, you can see exactly my open trade. You can see my technical analysis. You can see what I am doing exactly. Supreme FX is the name of the channel. I am trading there live. You will get a clearer picture of my screen and myself and what is going on. Remember, trading in CFDs is a high risk business because it's a leverage product, financial product. Keep your stop losses, maintain your calmness, no emotions in this game. We are trading XAUUSD. Which is gold. Remember, if you have any questions, keep it in the comment section below and I will answer all of your questions, inshallah. Trading requires a lot of patience, obviously. So far, we've been having profitable trades. If you've been watching us in our previous trading sessions, none were stopped out by God's grace. I have sold little. I was waiting for 1950 to sell, but I saw a selling opportunity here, so I opened a small amount. I sold. I'm expecting today 1927 and 1921. Today, if you see, Emilio, I usually have something like this, where I show you take profit and stop loss. But today I'm a bit skeptical. That's why I opened a very small position right now, a sell, a short, and I'm expecting 1921 ultimately down. Remember, keep a tight stop loss on this one, because if it breaks above 1936, it can go up to 1950 today. That's why I have not drawn the usual risk-reward ratio, my targets. I have not drawn this one that I have drawn last week, because this one I'm scalping. If I go on the 1 minute chart, there's a small trend line here going on. There we go, we're still going down. You can see a bit of movement in the market. I'm receiving a question on YouTube. I think gold is bullish on the long term, and I think the price is cheap compared to the market. I think gold can go to 2100 on the near term. Can go back to all-time high and break above it also. Remember what we are doing here? We are trading day to day, intraday trading. So my position is in profit. You can reduce some. Remember, we are scalping because you see on the 1 minute chart here, you can see up, down, up, down. If you've received profits, you can reduce some and keep some. Because remember, we have a trend line here. Unless broken, it can go down, or else it will go up from here. So if you have taken profits, take some profits and wait to be on the safe side. This is the 1 minute chart. A break below this trend line could mean next targets at 1926 and 1921. Remember, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. Try to connect to my YouTube channel. It is where you could see my chart and you could see me trading live. Any questions? Let me know your views. What do you think? Will gold go down today or up? We have a question from Fatima Dean on YouTube asking, what do you think are the qualities that make a good trader? A good trader is a disciplined trader, is a trader that is capable of controlling his emotions. He is a trader that understands we are not at a casino and this is a business. And he looks for a good price to buy when the price of gold is at a good price, and he looks for a price to sell when it is at an expensive price. Discipline is key. To everyone watching me on Instagram, I suggest you watch me from YouTube, where I share with you my chart in a very clear way. As I said, we are currently in a selling zone. I sold a small amount, expecting it to drop towards 1927 and 1921. If it breaks above 37 and goes to 45.50, I will start selling again. I suggest you keep a stop loss, and you could always take the next Uber. Trading is like an Uber car, you will always get another chance. Your stop loss is like a seat belt. It limits the damage to your account the way a seatbelt limits the damage to yourself in a car crash, God forbid. In the next 7 minutes, you see pre-market opening bell. We are currently trading XAUUSD gold. I have opened a small short position on gold. Your stop loss level should be slightly above level of resistance. So, for example, it's a very good question from Mayur. Let's say I have this selling zone and I see the peak was at 1950. I look for the next selling zone, because above 1950 I would be expecting 1961, for example. So above 1950, I put slightly above it. Just slightly above it, that I know. Because you see, in times of volatility, you have to be careful. The candle can go slightly above the expected resistance zone. So for example, let's say we are expecting here at 1950 is the top. It can go to 1951, so you don't want to get stopped out and then you see the trade going your direction and regret it. So it's always good to keep it slightly above your limit. But it all depends also on your risk reward ratio. For example, if you go back to our last Monday's risk reward, we had a buy around 1925. Our stop loss was around 1920 because that is the breaking level, a level that if it breaks, we know it will go further down. And our take profit was 1945. So you look, it's $20 up, but $5 down. So always make sure that your take profit is at least at a minimum of 2 times your stop loss. So for example, here, if you had one lot, you would have lost 500, but you would have made 2000. So your risk reward ratio should always be, your reward should be at least 2 to 3 times higher than your risk always. So that at the end of the month or the week, your P&L is in positive territory. Yes, Aman, 1950. I have another question from Aman on YouTube. 1950 is a selling zone. Today, if it goes to 1950, it is advised to open a short position. Remember, gold is in a bullish market, even though it has done a correction from 2070. Remember, gold is used as a hedge against inflation, and it is used as a safe haven in uncertain times or political tension times, which we are both facing inflation and political tensions, which is going on is unfortunate between Russia and Ukraine. Nevertheless, gold is a good hedge. That's why we've seen the price of gold go up exponentially, testing the all-time high again at 2070. So far, gold is trying to break down this trend line. My open position, I have a short position, a sell position. I have another question from Fatima. What was the riskiest trading decision you have ever made? What happened? That's a good question. My riskiest trading decision I made was to sell at 2020 during when the Russian-Ukrainian war was at its peak. I was positive that it will drop from 2020, and it broke. It went to 2070. 2070, my loss was already too big, but I saw that it was overbought and it was time for correction. So I doubled my sell and I managed to come out in profit by God's grace. But it was very risky because I learned that always keep your stop loss. I could have entered in a very good position around 2050 and afterwards 2070 and made very good profits. But I held my position when it broke 2020 and I had to watch it go all the way to 2070. At such a stage, you can become very emotional, and luckily I had to, because of experience, multiple years of experience in trading, I had to gather up my strength really and hold my emotions, remind myself it is an opportunity to sell. So I sold even more and I managed to come out in profit by God's grace. Thank you, Mayur. Thank you for your question. Thank you for always watching us live. Ramadan Kareem to you and your family. May it bring happiness and peace to you and your family as well. Thank you. Okay, pre-market, it is 5 p.m. already. We can see the opening bell with Jonathan Ferro on Bloomberg. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, today I opened a small sell position, but it's a risky sell. So keep your stop loss. We might get stopped out here around 1937. I will sell again around 1950 if it goes there today. I took some profits already when it dropped, and I kept some. Thank you, Aman, for watching us. And there we go. Gold is still holding below the selling zone. You can see here we have drawn a box which indicates some selling is going on here. You can see here the first rejection. If I go back to the 5-minute chart, which we are at right now, so see here a rejection came, a rejection, another one here. We're expecting gold to go for a retest 1927 and 1921. No significant move so far. On Mondays, usually we don't have reports coming out. That's why the market is a bit slow. What's the thing you enjoy most about working as a trader? We have a question from Fatima asking me, what is the thing you enjoy I enjoy most about working as a trader? First of all, I'm the CEO of Supreme FX, so I don't only trade, but I run operations here. I have also multiple entities that I run. I'm the founder of ETT. I'm the founder of the Gizini fashion line, Higbos Holdings. So we have multiple businesses and projects going on. But as a trader, I enjoy the adrenaline rush and obviously the gains you get. It satisfies your ego sometimes. trading. It also humbles you at the same time. It also humbles you. Many times I thought I would get it 100% correct and I was wrong and I lost. And it taught me how to be disciplined, not to be emotional, stay focused. Because when you are disciplined in all aspects of your life. If you lose discipline in one area and 2, 3 areas, it ripples. You become undisciplined in many aspects of your life as well. You have to remember that trading is not a quick get rich fast scheme. Yeah, it is a proper business where you need to take losses. You have to understand that in this business you make losses, but it is it's being profitable at the end of the week or the month. It's having a green P&L at the end of the week or the month. Remember, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. We have a question from Anjana Patel. What are the effects on Russia's sanction on gold trading or gold markets? Of course, political tensions tend to increase the price of gold, since gold is used as a hedge or a safe haven against political tensions. That's why on the long term we are expecting gold, because of inflation and the political tensions, to rally over the next 3 to 5 years. We could see gold go up to 2,500, and in the near term we can see gold go easily to 2,100. That's why if any good signs of peace talks come up, we could see gold rush down very fast. And it would be interesting for you guys to watch that if peace talks materialize, then you could see the price of gold go down very fast. So the market will open in the next 18 minutes. Poof. And there we are. and we are currently in profit. Sorry about that, we are currently in profit. And there we are. As you can see, and as I rightly said, I've opened a very small position. You can see how it's in profit as we speak. I opened a very small position to scalp this. Remember, on this channel we help you make money. All decisions you take and trades you open are under your risk and your responsibility. Market opens the next 8 minutes. Remember, patience is key. Okay, 4 more minutes. Thank you, brother Al Hashimi. Ramadan Kareem to you too. Have you started trading yet? So I reduced some of my profits. I still have 1/3 remaining. As we said, we were scalping this. Let's see what will happen in the next 3 minutes. Hello. And that's heart. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. So we are trading XAUUSD. In the next 3 minutes, we will see the market open, and we can see more volume and more movement in the price. One more minute. One more minute. Here we go, the market opened. Oh, it went down. Thank you, Lily, Tiffany, for joining us. I hope you're enjoying it. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. So far, we made around $300 just scalping the market. You have to still wait. We are in profit again. We are in profit again. You know, with fasting, you can get tired easily. You can see the market is in hesitation mode. It's moving up and down. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, because of Ramadan timing, we will have to end the session early today. We have been scalping the market and we have made a couple of hundreds, as I mentioned. So I'll see you all next Monday, and thank you all for joining us. Thank you.